So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and welcome to a reacting to old videos video, I guess. Yeah, this is an idea I kind of thought was good, and I feel like maybe I'll regret it as time goes on, but for now, let's just say it's a good idea. I figured it would be super interesting to actually check back through the history of, I guess, 8-Bit Ryan and see where I started, where I've come up to, and I guess I'll have some surprises along the way. I want to show you guys some other channels I've worked on throughout my time on YouTube, and I think this is going to be interesting to say the least for you guys, and I guess for me as well. I want to see how my editing style changed up because now I do stupid stuff like this, but back then I had absolutely no idea. Everything I've learned has kind of been self-taught. I taught myself the ways just by doing YouTube, and I guess this is why I want to watch this video back. Wait, what? This is why I want to actually check back on my previous content and watch that back. There we go, got there in the end. I don't know how this video is going to be edited. It seems to be one of those things where a lot of it is left to just playing the videos and then me talking over and voicing my opinion. So that's exactly what we're going to do, and we find ourselves on my freaking YouTube channel page. And I guess we'll go back to the very start and see what I used to do back then. This is going to be very cringy. So back when I first ever started YouTube, the first thing I did was One Night at Freddy's. And I don't know why I put one night ... in the thumbnail. Like, is that really necessary? It's only 5 minutes long.
So you thought surviving 5 nights in 5 Nights at Freddy's was hard. Try surviving one.
Yeah, back then I thought that was funny. I actually remember thinking of that introduction being like, this is going to be the kicker. I'm going to pound the humor into people's faces. And now that I look back, I mean, well, that face there says it all, really. You can see early on as well, which is kind of interesting. I did want to do editing with my videos. I did like a little squeaky Freddy nose thing. Another thing I want to talk about is how confident I was in my voice. So check this out. Just listen.
So hello there, everyone.
Not funny.
Today we're going to actually play One Night at Freddy's 3D.
You don't need to do this for them to hear you know? I guess when you get started, though, you really don't know what else to do. You kind of just go with the flow and figure, you know, this is a good idea, and I want to just check the rest of this out. We'll skip to the good bits. May as well just do this then. I said skip to the good bits. There won't be any.
So you hover over it, you press space, same for the doors too, and here's our monitor. So this is awesome. And there is Bonnie, Chica, fantastic, and Freddy.
Oh, I used to... that used to be a super gripe I had with myself, right? I didn't know it back then. So when I used to do commentary, I used to try and put on this voice. I used to talk a lot like this. So I'd kind of have it where at the end of a sentence, I'd roll off with a... Now it just sounds stupid, but back then I was like, yeah, this is going to sound freaking sweet. I'm going to think I have a radio voice. You don't.
I suppose when she comes to the office and starts trying to be happy with me, I'll give you guys a more definite answer.
Okay.
Oh, Chica's just partying in Cam 1B now. That's fine by me. So
I didn't do edits back then either, like, you know?
Okay, so the stage is
everything is so stationary.
In a very weird place. Okay, we're still at 1.
Oh, dude.
Okay, 0.
So I joined to 0 in this video at 5 AM. Wait, did I get killed?
Great.
Oh, shoot.
This is how I wanted it to happen. Okay.
It's really not. That was like sarcasm. There's so many spots, dude, where I could have edited this, man, you know? This is great. This is so weird to see. Do I die?
I can definitely hear something.
I'm kind of getting... do I die?
That's slow walking.
I don't want to listen to this if I die, you know?
Okay, I can see things.
Wait, oh, okay, I guess not. There you go. I guess,
yes!
Yeah, I was really happy.
God.
This was at a time as well where I used to use a pop filter, and these things, I think it was about this big here. I've still got it, hang on. Well, I thought I had it. So this thing was about here, and it took up about 30% of what I was seeing because the microphone, it was a Blue Yeti. They're not a bad microphone, but they're not the best by all means. And I used to have it close, would pick up on the bass of my voice. When I wanted to see like the bottom of the screen, I would have to go like that. That was how it went for a while, but you know, you got to start somewhere. A pop filter is so freaking awesome, guys. If you don't have one, I would really recommend it. Don't buy a pop filter if you have the mic over here, though. That just makes no sense. A pop filter is basically if you're talking into a mic, so it stops to like the air woofs. Did that do it then?
Hello there, everybody. My name is Ryan, and by request, I'm playing Dungeon Nightmares.
And by request, I film in 4:3 because I'm from 1990. Seriously, the camera is in 4:3. Those big black bars down the side, that's disgusting. What the hell? Oh, I remember this.
Blow it out. You know what, guys? I'm going to actually map my fingers so that I can get a nice layout here.
I don't edit that out. Seriously? This here, guys, this is the most insane jump scare I experienced. I remember this. So, yeah, I choose to leave the door. I remember this. I had no idea. Wait for it.
Open this door. Hello? Who's there? Oh my god, what the hell do I do? Holy shit.
What the hell do I... Bruh. Okay, and I cussed back then as well.
Are you kidding me?
Obviously not. That really just happened, bro. This was a pretty damn freaky game, you know? This was, yeah, as I said, Dungeon Nightmares. I used to like my videos too as well.
Awesome.
Whoa, okay, that made me freaking...
Oh my shit! Holy shit!
Jeez, dude. Chill with the cussing, man. No.
What is going on?
I don't know. What are you cussing for, bro? Yeah, we're going to click off that one. I used to cuss back in the day, guys. I mean, you can check it out if you want, but be warned, you'll probably find some with cussing in. This was back in a day when I didn't really know what route I wanted to go with YouTube, and I guess I kind of learned standards and stuff that I wanted to adopt. I really didn't feel like cussing did anything for my commentary style. It kind of just made the videos a bit more, you know? Cussing's fine. Like, I watch people who always cuss in games, and I don't mind. I mean, it's their choice at the end of the day. They can do whatever they want in their videos. But me, personally, that was just like a creative decision. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do it as much. Now I'm going to check out Five Nights at the Chum Bucket. This was, I think, when I first got my green screen and I was just figuring things out with the channel. Let's give it a watch.
So hello there, everybody.
I did that thing on my voice, bro.
Ryan here, and today we're playing Five Nights at the Chum Bucket.
I swear to God, dude, just talk like a freaking normal human being.
Hello? Can we answer it? I don't want to skip the call.
Okay.
Someone listen here.
Well, that's enough of that, man.
My face.
What a sick man. Whoa!
Ah, man, I was like so characterized in the way I did stuff. I was kind of like, whoa! Again, this is like back when you first start. Like, you're allowed to make mistakes. And like, I could remove these videos because I'm like, these are weird. I don't want this to represent my channel. But at the same time, it's the building blocks for how you kind of develop your style. What's the point in removing the relics that build up to really bring you to where you are right now, you know? So I'm going to leave these up. It's cool to see, you know.
I believe we're okay. You know, I don't want to say that too soon because I don't know what can happen, really, guys.
You know what? My commentary is actually pretty good back here. It was like the building blocks. I think by this point, I was getting a bit more confident, and I remember buying the same microphone that Markiplier used at this point. So it wasn't this one. It was a totally different one. But looks like we're going to win this one, man. I mean, I said they're going to kill me. Clickbait much? Wait for it. Clickbait. I'm going to skip through a few things now, guys. I want to jump ahead to when I started to do edits within my videos, which was about this point here. This was the first... No, wait. Actually, scratch that. It was this one here. Cluck Jaeger. This was the first ever time where I came back to YouTube and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay dedicated on this channel. And look, you can see a dedication vlog the day after. It was this point where I was like, you know what? I need to crack down on my style and I want to really give this a good shot. And I tell you what, I'm really glad I did.
It was horrible.
So I think the yeah, you can kind of see the editing there.
Jump scares of a cartoony nature.
Did I really include this whole thing? I think I did. Really?
So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and welcome to this newest video. And we're going to be playing Cluck Jaeger in Escape from the Planet
I can see that. Yes, I remember this so well.
This game seems pretty cool.
So what you're going to notice in this video, guys, is that instead of using keyframing inside of Premiere Pro, keyframing is how I do, for example, I'll just do it. So from this to this, see that smooth, like, bigger, where I zoom in a bit? That's a keyframe transition. I didn't know how to do that. I would just cut the footage and then, like, make it bigger. I had no idea what I was doing. Back then, videos like this used to take about 4 hours to edit, maybe more.
And I'll tell you what, guys, the first thing that came to my head is this guy is like some kind of Chica 2.0.
I was doing more zooms and stuff like that.
And my power's at 77% already. What does this scan do?
I think my commentary game was a bit better by this point.
Is that kind of like a scan so you can see what's around you?
I like this. This is pretty good. I actually like how I'm quite engrossed in the game for this point, and I'm not doing too many edits. You know, this is a problem, dude. I want to reduce sometimes the edits I do if I'm actually in a game. Actually, looking back on this is like goals, kinda. Like, I would do cuts and stuff, but if the game is kind of taking the action, I don't need to do zooms and really distract people from it. There's like scenarios still to this day where I'm like, did I really need to edit like that? And it's like, probably not. So watching these and like, I'm just watching how I did it back then. I'm playing the game, having fun with the commentary and not like overdoing it with the edits. I need to adopt this just a little bit again. You know what? I'm going to check out a Happy Wheels episode. I believe this is where I started to do a little bit more editing.
So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and welcome back
to
episode 6
more consistency with the editing, you see. And yes, I remember this. I used to have this tradition where I'd always do some kind of weird trick. This was the point here where I used to seriously put much more effort into the editing. I remember.
I'm terrible at this.
Okay, the humor's getting there, you know? It's alright, it's okay. I still feel like I was doing a bit too much with the voice at times, and I don't think I quite understood why I did facial zooms and stuff like that. But now I kind of understand it. It's for more like impact and stuff. I guess I did one there. I hope anyway. Did it work?
Press any arrow to
I was using music as well by this point to try and engross stuff. Look at that. It's so jumpy. Like, I feel like I'm a bit more consistent. But look, here we go. It was the building blocks. It's where man. This is where I first started doing it. That English fail there.
Come on, that's the solution.
Come on. Come on. We got it. Yeah, boy.
Are you okay, honey? Yes, I'm okay.
So dramatic.
Hey, Dad, home!
Hey, Dad, home? What? I was still doing that horrible subscribe thing in the top corner, though. It looks ugly as heck. Like, no, dude, don't do that. What the heck? I'm actually going to check out the joy of creation. This was the first ever video that truly got some attention on the channel. I believe, personally, that Nixon has been the building blocks for everything I've done on this channel, and I'm forever grateful for FNAF and also him making the amazing games he did.
Bruh.
He died. I got that new mic. This is the same mic I use that you can see. Although I had it, like, here. Don't do this to me.
Oh, God!
Jeez, man. No freaking chill with that voice. Ooh, I don't know, pass out, dude. Wow, man. Okay, I used to feel horror so much more, didn't I, right? By this point, guys, I used to, like, adopt this persona, and I still do now, where I can stupidly engross myself in a game when I actually am making a video. Basically, guys, I rarely actually play games in my free time now, and I think this was a point where, because the editing was taking up more time, I was like, right, this is my game time. I'm gonna zone into the game, and also the fact that I'm making a video, have as much fun as I can, and this is really the kind of, I guess, result. I'd say I still do it now, and that's probably why I feel like jump scares and tension a lot more in the game. The sound on the headphones is cranked right the way up. I'm like, dude, we're gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna saw myself as well. I just say I'm gonna have fun with this as well. That's really not that fun. And yeah, this is where I really started to change up my commentary game. Like, I look at the camera more. I feel like I engage with people more. It's not like this is fun. Let's check out the first ever episode of Subnautica. This was okay. This is nearly a year old when I started playing Subnautica 1. Whoa, where's the time gone? I started this series almost a year ago, and we've done 39 episodes. As of recording this anyway, we have done so much on this game. Look, check this out. Remember when I said I only play games when I record? Look at my playtime on Subnautica, 80 hours. So divide that by 39, and you've got about 2 and a bit hours of gameplay each and every single time for the videos, that is. I would play this game so freaking much back when I'd record, and I still do now. I play for at least 2 hours every recording session. It's insane, but let's just check out this. Yeah.
Are we okay?
I don't know. Are we? Whoa! So let's climb the ladder. It's the first ever time.
Oh,
wow.
My gosh. Wow. So that was the ship that just crash landed.
Oh, yeah. It was on that. Dude, look how innocent I am. I have no idea. I want to see my reaction when I first get in the water.
Wow. This
to be honest,
amazing.
It still is.
We can obtain limestone that way. We've got some more shards down here, presumably from our ship.
Wow, man.
All of those
God, sometimes I wish I could go back to these days. Like, when I was so innocent, like, I was just having so much fun when I played. Now I'm just like, yep, quartz there, salvage, okay. Literally, by this point, I edit that side of the collection out.
Okay.
Like, look how engrossed I am with just what's being said as well. Like, dude, I had no idea.
Yes. Yes. 19.
I'm so engrossed. Look at my face, dude. Doing that music as well. This was when I started to really use music for tension too. Like, I always do that with Subnautica. So yeah, this is where it all began again, I guess. Like, back then as well, I used to let the game also play itself. I'd only use music in like tense moments. Sometimes I wish I could do that again. Like, I feel like I've lost boundaries of where I should let the game do the video and like me do the editing and kind of like, you know what I mean, like edit the video itself. I feel like I can overdo it, and that's sometimes a horrible feeling when I'm uploading a video and I'm like, did I overdo this? That is a real thing when you're editing. You're always like, have you done too much? I don't know. Like, I want to adopt things that I used to do in the past, honestly, to what I do in this day and age, because I've been developing so much and I'm like, I need to keep going. But maybe it's a case if I need to learn to balance out what I've got now and what I had before and kind of make something in between. That's not to say like I'm going to do less of the quirky edits. I just feel like I could make my videos longer at times by just leaving less cuts in, just letting the game do itself, and then also keeping the same amount of quirky edits at the same time. So that's all the stuff I'm going to be checking out on my own channel. I think I've seen about 6 or 7 videos. That's enough for me to see really the stages, and you can see video by video how I started to learn the different stuff, and then I began really editing. It used to take me like hours back in the day. It still does today, but now I'm going to go actual back in time about 4 years ago, to be honest, and I'm going to show you guys a channel I worked on with a friend called Bazamalam. This here was the first ever channel where I found my roots on YouTube. It is called 8-Bit Massacre. Guys, you can feel free to check it out as well. I'm still proud of the stuff we did here. This was at a time where we wanted to actually get into YouTube for doing real-life creepypastas. We're both film students. We're super passionate about it as well. We really wanted to give it a shot for this because we were like, creepypastas done in like a movie style. We feel like we can do it, and I guess we gave it a shot. Unfortunately, we didn't continue because we realized it was taking so freaking long to do each video, and it was so difficult. Like, this 3-minute video here, this took 2.5 weeks to do for 3 minutes of footage. It was too difficult, and we wanted to do like weekly uploads, but we realized there was no chance. This is really when I transitioned over to like gaming. I was like, you know what, maybe I could do the fun editing inside of gaming at the same time, and that's exactly what happened, and now I'm found myself here, so that's crazy. But this is one particular video I was extremely proud of. This was a Pokepasta, or like a Pokemon creepypasta thing. We did a good job with this. This was inspired by The Missing Note, and I'm gonna do less editing. I want to show you guys just the effects, and I'll talk about it as it's going. So this opening shot here is all CGI, and I remember doing this, and it's got like a 3D parallax to it. That was a big thing I wanted to adopt. I wanted to get the kind of the setting that we was in a big grand structure, and it was like thundery outside. And then this is Bazamalam's brother as well, and he was playing Pokemon. Another thing as well, you see the screen right there? Nothing was on it. We put tracking markers on it. We tracked the screen on there. It took a long freaking time. And I remember this as well because we left it very uncut. Like, we wanted to just kind of get the idea that it was just a kid playing a game. You don't need to do fancy edits. Things don't need to happen quick. He's just playing a game. But then all hell starts to break loose as he enters a weird zone. You see the lightning flash there as well? That was all fake. It was fun to do this, man. It was really fun. This is where it starts to shut down the console itself. It starts to like break, malfunction, and the death of is that a Nintendo Switch or something? I don't really know what it's called. It's something, right? It's made by Nintendo. We know that much. But check this out, man. I remember doing all this, dude. It took me so long to do the effects for this thing. Like, tracking the screen, getting things moving when no one was touching it. It looks flipping awesome. Like, this has not aged at all. It's aged pretty well, actually. Look at that. I animated all of that on screen as well. Dude, this looks dope. Wow. I'm still really proud of this shit. What the hell was that?
To die.
And this was the climactic moment. I remember it so well, dude. Yeah, the screen statics, like, I had to track all of that. Bro, it took hours. It took freaking hours. And then the build-up for the ultimate jump scare. If you guys have read the story about... I can't remember what story it is. I mean, the story's linked there. But this was the big build-up, guys. Pretty good. Pretty good. And... there we go. I mean, it was hard to do like a scare considering it was on like a small pixelated screen, like an 8-bit or 16 or 32-bit screen. I don't know what it was. That was it, guys. And that was where we really started off. And it's cool to look back on. You can see 7th of September 2013. This is nearly 4 years old. So I was like 17 or 18 when I did that. And that has been a full exploration of, I guess, looking back on content. I don't know what you'd call this video. It's been an experience. I've had fun doing this and seeing where I started and where I've gotten to from that point on. So a little cool video, guys. Not sure how this is going to edit, how it's going to feel. It's going to be a bit of a different one, I suppose, because it's more about watching the stuff, but I had fun nonetheless, and I hope you guys did as well. If you guys did, why not drop me that like rating? And hey, if you're new around here, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one right here? So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I of course hope you did enjoy, and I will of course see you on the next one.